Hey guys, so we are back with another video. Once again, my name is Daniel, and thank you for stopping by and checking out this content. Um, I really would appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up. The more support I get from you, it'll help push out this content to a lot more people, and that's what I would like to do is push this content out to as much people as possible, and we can accomplish this by you promoting the video. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with friends, family members who might be interested in learning how to make some extra money during these very difficult times. So with that, I'll get into this week's video. So this week I am talking about popular products that I've been selling myself on my storefront and that I've seen have sold consistently for very good profit margins and in a particular niche that maybe most people might not expect will probably be selling fairly well, and it's because of the times we're in right now. There's a lot of demand. A lot of our supply chains have been choked because things are just flying off the shelves a lot more faster than they're getting replenished. So if you are able to find suppliers like I have to fulfill these needs, you are definitely getting ahead of your competition, and you're putting yourself in a place where you're like the only one who's able to get these items, and making you a very unique value proposition to your customers and giving you a lot more sales. So hopefully this video will help you guys out, give you some good information, and get you set up on start listing and selling some items on eBay, and obviously making a little money along the way, which is what we all want. And that's why we're here today, is to learn about selling on marketplaces, more specifically on eBay and Amazon. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So what I've been able to find is that the bulk food niche has actually been pretty good for me. I've been selling quite a few bulk food products that I'll get into in just a minute, and there's a demand. Like if you go through eBay and type in some of these products that I will provide to you in the next minute or so, you're going to see that the demand is there, and that people are looking for these products, and sometimes some of these products are hard to find, which means that there's limited supply, and there's only a couple sellers that are providing these products, which give way to the perfect opportunity where you'll have repeat customers. You'll be able to set good profitable margins, and it's all a win-win, right, for you and for your customer, because you're making a little bit extra money. They're getting a product that they haven't been able to find at stores, for example. So I want to give you 10 products that I have sold and that I am selling myself on my eBay storefront. They're all in the bulk food niche, and if you stay until the very end, I will give you some bonus content. So I'll give you some additional products that I've been selling on my storefront that you can also incorporate into your product research, into your product sourcing ideas, and that will come at the end of the video. I'll give you that bonus as a reward for sticking around and watching the whole video, and for supporting me. And let's get right into it. So here's a list, and we'll start getting into the first product. So the first product, so before I get into the first product, so like I said a minute ago, the niche is in the bulk foods, and these foods are being sold typically in either 25-pound or 50-pound bags. Okay, so that's why I have here 25 to 50 pound size bags, right? So the first item is flour. So believe it or not, there's a huge demand for flour. People are staying home. People are baking their own bread. Anything you can make your flour. You're baking cakes. You're making bread. So there's a demand for flour. I've seen some very good margins from the supplier that I've been able to source these items from, and it's popular. It is selling. If you look eBay and search for 50-pound flour, just put those keywords in, you'll see that this item is selling and is selling quite often. So that's number one. So flour. So guys, I know you guys are not bakers, but it's flour. You gotta sell some flour this time of year. The other thing, cornmeal. Cornmeal has been another thing that has been selling a lot. Again, in 25 to 50 pound bags. Um, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I would never have imagined that this will be selling right now. But like I said, there's a huge demand. A lot of supermarket chains, other distributors where people would normally buy these products from are just running out so fast. They're just running out so fast. They can't keep up with the demand, and this is where people like you and me come into play, and we are able to facilitate these products to these customers, and take care of them during these difficult times. Another item is salt. So people are buying salt in bulk. I mean, who knows when this whole craziness with the pandemic is going to end? People are just hoarding food because there's so much uncertainty. Like I said before, stocks at supermarkets are running low very fast. Every single day, you go in and store shelves are empty. So a lot of it is driven by fear. Like, unfortunately, that's a human psyche. Sometimes we are very reactional when it comes to when we're being affected, that we feel that we might be in danger. I wouldn't say we were living some dangerous times, but definitely some fearful times because of a lot of unknowns. So I mean, all these foods, people are gravitating and want to stock up. So why not find some suppliers and get these items listed up on your store. So we got flour, we got cornmeal, we got salt. Let's see what else we got. We got sugar. Yes, guys, sugar. People are buying sugar in bulk. So get that sugar listed up on on your eBay store. Now, wheat flour, again, it's just like flour, but just a different variation of the type of flour. I mean, there's different types of flour. I'm becoming a flour expert now. Of sorts. There's different flours I've come to learn after selling, so much flour on eBay right now. There's different, kinds and sorts of flours. So, I mean, differentiate. Offer regular flour and wheat flour. You probably get more sales. So definitely look into that. Um, Popcorn kernels. People are buying popcorn in bulk. I don't know why. I mean, I still find popcorn at the supermarket. But again, there's businesses like, I mean, all my customers are not always just direct to consumer. Some of the customers who are buying from my store are businesses. So popcorn kernels also selling very good. Baking soda. Baking soda, another product that also has sold well. It sold quite a few times this past month. Actually, this is an item that I sourced recently, and then actually I have my virtual assistant listed up on eBay for sale about a couple of weeks ago, and I've sold at least 5 times the last month. So that's not bad. There's demand for it, so that's why I threw it up there. So another item to consider. And at the very end, I'll also give you some extra help too. There's a website that I've found that carries a lot of this bulk items. So I'll share that with you guys. You can browse through it yourself and just make the call of whether or not it makes sense, because you have to also kind of weigh in. Some of these bulk items are heavy, so shipping comes into play. So you kind of want to make sure also that the shipping costs are not so high, so that you're able to, you know, get a margin out of that product. But we'll get into that in just a bit. So baking soda, rolled oats, another item, has been selling super good for me and my store. So far we've got flour, we've got cornmeal, we got salt, sugar, wheat flour, popcorn kernels, baking soda, roll oats. So all these products, guys, find a reliable supplier. Make sure you're competitive in your price, and just get them listed up on eBay and watch those items will start selling. Pasta, noodles are selling as well. I've done a couple sales of pasta. Again, I think I recently had my virtual assistant list a couple items from one of the suppliers that I use, and it's been selling. So it's been selling really good. Takeout containers. A lot of businesses now that are staying open, right? But customers are not coming in. They're ordering, through different channels and getting picked up and delivered to their homes. They need more containers to put the food inside. So logically, they're gonna be buying more, takeout containers. So I decided I throw that one out there. I mean, that one's really not anything having to do with any bulk food, but as a bonus, I gave you one that is totally different, different niche, and something to look into. Definitely, takeout containers. I would definitely throw that up in my store and watch it sell. So now we're getting to the bonus section. So before I get into the bonus section, guys, I did say that I wanted to show you this website for the bulk foods. So I want to share that with you, so that at least you have a starting point where you can look. And there are websites like this, across the internet. This is just one of many. So let me bring it up. So here it is, guys. It's allbulkfoods.com. So basically, every single item that I share with you, you can find it in this website. You will have to read through, what their shipping policies are, their return policies. If you're someone who is already well experienced with drop shipping and sourcing from suppliers, you would know how to navigate through this website and kind of, make a quick call whether or not this website will work for you or not. But like I said, there's a few things to consider. There's definitely the shipping cost, their return policy. You definitely want to make sure that the item can be returned, because it's eBay. People return things. You want to check the price, make sure the price is competitive. You want to be able to make a couple percentages of margin on the item. At least 5 to maybe 10%. And those are the things you have to look into before you jump in and say, oh, I'm going to use this supplier. So I'm just giving you all the warnings. Make sure you do your due diligence and take it from there. But for example, like here are some of those flour products. See, so this item right here, it's selling for $25.49. I seen it on eBay sell for upwards of between $60 to even $70. I've seen this item sell for. So I mean, it's still selling considering the price difference, right? But again, you have to look into once you do add to cart and check out. You kind of want to make sure that the price is not inflated so much when the shipping comes into play, because I browsed with this supplier and I don't think they offer free shipping unless you're buying like like a bunch of units, and even then I didn't really get a free shipping quote. So shipping is part of it, so you're gonna have to take that into account when you are considering to use them as a supplier. But all the items that I share with you guys, you can find them here. I even sugar is another one that I said it's also selling well right now. And I mean, here you go, 50 pound. So 50 pound demerara, is that how you pronounce it? Demerara sugar, $49. So you gotta do your price comparisons and see if this item is profitable. If you're gonna buy it from this supplier, right? If you find it somewhere else and it's cheaper, then there's it's more feasible. But this one you have to kind of see where everything lands. And the other one, so I think cornmeal was the other one that I shared with you guys. So let's look at that one. So here we go, cornmeal. Here we go. So here you go, granulated cornmeal, 25 pounds, right? 21.72. Again, this item I've seen sell on eBay for upwards of $49 all the way to $60 depending on who you buying it from. So I wanted to share with I wanted to share this with you guys and at least give you a place to start looking and having an idea where you can find these products. You can easily just go to also Google and just type in bulk food products, and you should get some other results. So actually the one that I just showed you was the very first search result on Google, but there's quite others that you can search through, right? So that's the website that I used to as a reference to show you guys that you can find these items, and you can definitely get them and list it on eBay and turn a profit, right? In a future video, I'll probably do some calculations where we actually take into account the price when you have it listed, your fees, right? Because you have to pay fees to eBay whenever you sell an item. There's a few costs of doing business that you have to take into account when you're coming up with your final price, right? So we'll do a video on that later on. If you like that idea, please leave a comment down below. I would love to make that video for you guys. So if you have no prior experience, please let me know, and I'll make that video for you. So now that you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate for you sticking around so far. I wanted to make this. I didn't want to make this video too long, but I'm still learning. I am not a wizard behind the camera yet, so thanks for bearing with me. And with that being said, let's just get this wrapped up and go into if I can find it. So let's get into the bonus content, right? So the bonus content, it's coming. I know. So here we go, guys. Here are some bonus products. Now, these products are all because of the times that we are in right now. Right now, people are going crazy for paper products. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why everybody's making a run on toilet paper. I mean, really, everything is going on, and people want to stock up on toilet paper. I don't understand it. If you do, I don't know, give me a comment. Let me know what's going on with the whole toilet paper thing. But paper products are selling like crazy. I myself go to the grocery store or go to my local drugstore and try to find paper towels or toilet paper. They're never there, right? So if you guys can find a reliable source where you can get these items, they are stocked online, then I would definitely say list them and they will sell. Now, here's a warning though. Recently, eBay has been targeting people for price gouging. Okay, so price gouging, for those who may not know, is basically when you are, taking a commodity, taking something that people normally buy, and you're hiking up the price to something that's just ridiculous. And I've seen this. I've seen people who are selling, like Lysol or disinfectant wipes for like $40, and that product will cost you at your local Home Depot, maybe $10, right? So they're hiking it up like 3 times the price. Don't do that, right? Be smart, provide the product, make your margin, right? But don't overprice the item because you know that people want to buy it. So if you keep those things in mind, you'll be fine. I had some paper products that I listed on my store and they were taken down. I don't know why. I really wasn't price gouging. I mean, the price was pretty competitive. It was a bundle item and it was mainly for like commercial use. It wasn't really for customers, but because of the demand, like anywhere people see toilet paper, they're buying it, whether it's for a business or not. People want to buy toilet paper, right? So, in my personal experience, eBay took the listing down. They didn't really give me any other information other than, oh, you have to respect, price the pricing restrictions to prevent price gouging on consumers, and eBay is taking all these measures to protect their customers in their marketplace. So I understand where eBay is coming from, but they didn't give a lot of information back to me as a seller. But nonetheless, I don't want to ramble too much. But you guys can list it. Just make sure that you price competitive and you're not price gouging anybody for these products. So you got any sort of paper products, napkins, toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning disinfectants. Again, these are items that are very, very hard to come by. But if you are able to find them and get a reliable supplier, then you should list them. List them because they're selling, and just be respectful. Be fair. Price it fairly so that the listing doesn't get taken down. But these products are selling. Like if you go on any marketplace, even on Amazon, like people are buying these products. So you're definitely will be good to go with these products. Gloves, again, masks. These I would say that maybe you want to stay away from them, because right now, like all these items are like being like carefully safeguarded so the people who need it most get them, like first responders, healthcare workers, people who might be have health issues, right? They're kind of making sure that those people that need them first get them, right? So your supplier might be hoarding some of these products, and maybe they won't fulfill your order because it's gonna go to someone that needs them, more than you at this moment, right? So just keep those things in mind. Be smart. Talk to the supplier. Ask them, hey, listen, I want to order this product. I see you have them on your website. Are there is there anything I should know, right? So just be smart. Ask, and you should be fine, right? Vitamin D, vitamin C. Again, people want to stay healthy. They want to supplement, and they're buying supplements. So if you can get your hands on vitamin D, vitamin C. It's selling. Again, the margins here might be not so big because, depending on who is manufacturing the vitamin, the price may vary. You can get some very generic vitamin D that'll cost you maybe $6, and there might not be any room for any profit margin there. But you can look into it for yourselves and then see if it works or not. So that's it, guys. That's the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you find this information interesting and helpful. Again, thank you for tuning in. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And with that, I thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right, guys. Take care.